Welcome back, guys. This is Lindsay, Luna's Investing. I live in Los Angeles. I invest in Indiana. And today I wanted to talk about advice. I just watched a video of a person giving advice to the 30-year-olds, and I'm 36 years old. So I click on the video and I see what he had to say. One of the things that this person, I'll put the video link on the description just in case you want to check it out. Some of the advices were things that were like pretty much common sense, like um, if you want to be fitter, if you want to be smarter, then make sure you get into rooms with other people that um, are basically doing the same thing that you want to be doing. And I recently posted something on Instagram with the caption of like, if you many unqualified people, many unqualified people are doing the thing you want to be doing just because they have the courage to go do it. And this is something that I've been trying to tell myself. And I think it's because I suffer with imposter syndrome all the time, and confidence is something that I need to build on. And I'm trying to listen to more motivational speakers and people that are talking about more of a mindset, because I think mindset is something really hard for me to get into, engage. I feel compelled to listen to speeches. I feel compelled to read books and listen to stories. But when they jump to with examples, many of the examples that they do, like, oh, that makes sense. But how do I make my feeling match up with what I'm thinking? Like what I'm thinking makes sense right now. Like I should be able to. The evidence shows that I should be confident because I've been proving myself time and time and over again that I should be able to believe that I'm now capable and confident. But the feeling is not there, right? So I need my feelings to catch up with my thoughts. And then so that is the hard that's the hard part. And then I think imposter syndrome, it's a feeling. It's not something that makes sense. It's not it could have been a coping mechanism that was protecting me from not trying too hard or not trying really to be successful at one thing, stopping me from doing things. But I think my imposter syndrome just concentrates on the feeling. It doesn't stop me. I feel like I still very much take action. It does not stop me, but it is just a feeling of incredibly not feeling adequate. And I think that's the thing that I need to catch up with. Anyways, my internal dialogue, it's constant of a constant battle. Um, Not so much a battle. I feel like my thoughts are kept up with where I want to go. My feelings are not, but the disconnect, I hope somewhere in my life it resolves. So I was listening to this video. I will put in a description, like I said. This 45-year-old telling secrets or advice to their 30-year-old. One of the things that he said was, learn from the people you disagree with. And that's something that most people don't say. Like when you're thinking about a topic or when you're learning about something new and you're listening to somebody that's inherently on the other side of your moral view or your opinion base, which most opinions have some kind of root into your morality, I feel like you immediately shut down. And I think that's what happens all the time. It's really hard to hear somebody or see somebody doing something so oppositional to what you believe in and continue to listen to them. And this is, I think, a skill that you have to harvest. And not just because it's going to make you a better, more rounded person. I feel like it's just going to make you a more compassionate person, regardless of you are on the spectrum on one side or other side of an argument. Let's say you believe and you believe that stealing is wrong and stealing is bad and stealing should be punished, and that's your position. or and then there's another person that also has the same position. Stealing is wrong, and stealing bad, is stealing should be punished. But at the same time, they want to understand why is stealing happening. Stealing happening due to poverty. Is stealing happening due from an innate desire of causing harm. Is stealing happening out of necessity. And then so when we talk about punishment, we talked about it should be proportional to the crime, and it should take into consideration the needs of the person who ended up stealing, while the other person A, who I mentioned, was like, no, still it's wrong regardless of it's wrong. It is wrong for society. It's a net negative, so it should be punishable, and that's it. Just the law of the land. And then these two people have kind of like the same logic going on, but they have opposition views about punishment should be what punishment should be, or punishment should attempt to do, not correct a wrong, but also navigate and find out what the wrong keeps happening, as would put the person in the spectrum. So I think that listening to other people that have your oppositional views and trying to understand where they're coming from is going to make you a net positive in your life, because not some you can stop at somebody's first frame of reference. First of all, many people have like problems expressing themselves, and the listener is not responsible for that. But there are many things that people say, well, I don't believe in I don't know, women should be feminists. And you could just stop there and then be like, well, what do you mean you don't believe in women having equal rights? And then people are like, no, I don't, that's not what I mean. So what does it you mean? Like women should have skirts? Wear only skirts? No, that's also not what I mean. So like, definitely when somebody makes a statement, an exclamation statement, and a lot of people tend to do this, like put a sentence out that is so definitive, so like standish, that it has so much weight when you said, matter of fact, this is blank, and you don't back it up with like what is actually you think that statement means, then we are at a loss with people. There are many people that I learned from during my life in which I don't ideologically agree with, and many different things when it comes to immigration, where it comes to political stance, where it comes to women's rights, where it comes to even investment strategies. There are so many people that I encounter myself that I have very conclusively reached to the understanding that we are not alike. But I still have managed to learn some things from them, even from bad people, even from people that have wronged me. Um, I remember I had this friend who I thought I thought because she was friendly to me, but a bad person to other, had demonstrated to be a bad acquaintance to other people. Because she was friendly to me, that would mean that she would never backstab me. But it turns out it doesn't assure you of anything. Just because somebody is friendly to you does not make them uh, a good person to you and a bad person to others. Most times it is going to show up in their personality. So that's something that I learned, that people who are nasty to other people, they are going to eventually be nasty to you. It will just take time. And then so I don't want friends like that, and I don't want to live my life like that, just wondering when you're gonna end up hurting me or backstabbing me. So I hope this video was short and sweet, but leave you with the thought if like you can still learn things from people that you fundamentally disagree with.